So once you get into my KW and you activate your site, did you activate your site?
It's just click here to set up your website. Just click.
Click there.
Activate your site. How are we doing that?
You're going to go right up here to your technology.
Okay.
Come down to my KW websites. Go to my website. You're already activated. And you'll be in. So the whole kit, guys, is how to set up your slideshows, how to get your website all active and put together. So you can start with just like edit my site. You click that link right there, and it hops you into the back end of your website, okay? So once you're in your website, the first thing you want to look at is your IDX integration, and you want to make sure that your IDX integration is connected. So you click that IDX integration tab, and you make sure Northwest Montana is turned on. That way you're feeding right out of our MOR's MLS system, okay? Yep, so you want to turn that on. There you go.
Why does it turn the KWLS on?
Because that's the Kalispell one. You need Northwest Montana.
Montana Regional, is that where you're at?
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Oh, okay.
Montana, but yours says Northwest.
Yeah.
Yours says Montana.
Yeah, Montana Regional MLS.
Okay, so if you need more integrations, click here to request a new one. Montana Regional is the Northwest. I think mine's just selected that way because I started when we were Northwest.
Okay, so we're good then.
And so it should be the same. So you go to Montana, click that.
Yeah, so I are the same.
Montana Regional. There shouldn't be a Northwest option anymore. It should just be
We
Montana.
just want MOR, right?
You want the Montana Regional MLS, and that's where you already have that. So you're
Oh,
good.
I was good. Okay.
So you're good.
It just says mine says IDX guys.
And then, hey, Mikey, because I'm here, do I just go ahead and enter in my shit?
Yep.
Get an email from it?
Yep.
Also, Northwest too.
So this is where office name we put Western.
Yep, you put your office name. We're Keller Williams, Western Montana.
How did you get to where you are?
I click. You're already good. You're good. I'm up in this right now.
Oh, because you're changing.
Because mine was Northwest Montana.
Okay.
So I'm going to just go all the way to Montana Regional now. It should be the same feed.
Yep, mine is the same.
Agent ID, is that just our, our.
So right now, what I'm doing, Dan, is I'm actually putting mine into the Montana Regional right now. So if you look at the top of yours, it'll say that blue tab. You just click that blue tab and you'll hop in there.
Oh, who did you add again? Okay, so you put your NERDS number in that one?
Plus the MT in front.
MT in front, yeah.
What's Casey's email?
Just Casey Hyde.
So once we have the IDX integration, where do we go, like site settings or?
Hold on one sec. I got to get back to this screen so I can get you guys back on
You've
track.
already submitted a request for this integration. Okay. You've already submitted a request for this integration.
I'm going to dismiss out of this right now. And just keep moving forward here.
Okay.
So make sure your IDXs are hooked up, okay, guys?
Okay, I got that part, but then what were you doing just after that?
I-
On the last one.
I was just messing with mine because mine was coming as Northwest, and I was seeing if I can get it switched to Montana Regional. And since we're
I kept
limited,
mine as Northwest and it has everything on
yeah,
there.
so does mine. So I think you should be fine because when Dan and I started, we were Northwest, and probably you as well. And so even though we've merged to Montana Regional, we're still showing up as Northwest. It's not a huge deal. Okay. So I don't know why I clicked that. Wrong button. Wrong button.
If there was one thing I could add to this, if you could go back to your website just real quick. See that bell up on the top that says 3 right there?
Mhm.
For some reason, this Placester is supposed to be emailing you when someone goes to your website and looks at a property and requests information on a property. However, Placester hasn't been doing it all the time. So as a good practice is to log onto your website and click that bell probably once a week, if not once a day, because like I popped up here and I clicked on mine. I've had 3 people ask questions about properties and never emailed it to me.
And what's crazy
So
for
check
me,
it.
what's
Check
crazy
it.
for me is my bell, it rings into my e-edge, into my dashboard. So when someone signs up on my website, it comes right to my e-edge email and it comes right to my e-edge dashboard as a new lead. And that's on it's dashboard next to your contacts. And so I think that has to go down to making sure you have your information in here right, as far as site info, search forms, social networks, all that stuff. What we're going to focus on right now is if you have a custom domain, you can log in your custom domain right here, okay? You can put your site tracking from your Google Analytics and your Facebook pixels in right here, which is, one thing you want to make sure you have done. And it'll keep track of people coming off your Facebook ads. And then when they come into your website, it keeps track of all that. You're going to want to make sure your site is verified. So click on site verification. And make sure that your site is verified with Google Webmasters tools and your Bing Webmaster tools.
How did
Okay?
you get to the
I have
page you're
no
on?
idea what that means.
Is it edit site that you're on?
Nope, I'm right there on site verification, down low.
But how do I get that?
Oh yeah, go to edit site,
Oh, you're on edit side.
click edit site. There you go. And so, having trouble, watch our video about site verification. You can do that. You can do that. What's really cool about Placester is they have all these helpful videos off to the side for you.
So that's gonna tell me what I need.
Exactly. Exactly. So watch that video and then make sure you have it. What's really cool about Placester and Keller Williams is if you go to YouTube and just type in how to do anything in Placester, there's a video for you. I swear to you this. So any obstacle you guys have, if you just Google how to, and it'll tell you. So definitely watch the helpful videos because they're there for you.
So site verification, back to that, when we click on it, I mean,
When you click on it, you have nothing. Oh, you got your Google in there. Nope, you have nothing. So watch the video when you get home, and
okay,
it'll show you how to verify everything for you. Okay. And then you got your secure your site right here. And make sure you have your SSL, let your visitors navigate your website and submit information securely. This will secure your website and boost your SEO search. So make sure that's turned on as well. Okay? And that's right here. Underneath site verification is your SSL certificate. Okay? So, and you can decide how you lead capture when people come to your website by going to the lead capture option. If you want it to be aggressive or less aggressive, you can select those features right there just to make sure that you're grabbing the leads that are coming to your website and not just letting them browse around and then leave and you never know about it. So that's something you want to look at as well. So the way you change your banner on your website, when you come to it, like when you come to my website right now, if you view my live site, we can all select different types of slideshows that we have on our websites. So when you go to yours, if you haven't added these things to it, you'll probably end up right here. That's all you have, okay? So you got to build these other pages out. That way you have them on your website for your clients. And I even added a privacy policy because my Facebook marketing guy was like, you have a privacy policy for people that are accessing some of our stuff, and we're linking to the website. So we actually added a privacy policy to my site as well. I post the 7 steps to selling, 8 steps to buying, all off of our MyKW site through eEdge. I just grabbed that content and I built it into my site because you want to have a reason for buyers and sellers to actually stay on your site for longer than 1 second. Okay? And if you have no value there for them, then they're just going to come in and they're going to come right back out. Okay? And right now, I should have a slideshow flashing right here, and because of our internet, it's not. It's still scrolling. So we'll see if it'll make up its mind what it's doing here.
Is it a slideshow of your listings? Is it a slideshow of?
Just a
All
slideshow of pictures, just pictures of.
Like what I do, I make sure I have pictures of my past clients sliding through because it makes it more of a homey feel. Some people do the mountains. Some people do luxury homes.
You could do pictures of Missoula. You could do seasonal pictures. You could do,
Oh, I see.
Random house pictures.
and I don't know why.
Mine is random house pictures.
Yeah, it'll be a default. Will be a random house pictures.
Okay. Yeah, that's what mine is.
I don't know why it's not loading here for me. Let me refresh it.
They just kicked me off and I went back on.
We gotta be doing more.
There we go. So like I have like a new construction house right here, okay? And then it'll flash to a Bitterroot home and so on and so forth. So the big question that everybody has is where do I get good photos at for my website where I'm not going to get sued at, okay? A big issue at Family Reunion that I heard was agents that were doing well were getting sued by Google Images because they went to Google Images and they copied and saved the images and they put them in their websites. And Google knows when you download their images, they know everything. And so when they eventually decide, hey, Kathy's making enough money, we're going to send her a cease and desist letter and a $5,000 fine because she used one free Google image photo off of Google. So the idea of this class is to make sure that all of your websites are functioning right, that you have good photos in your website, and that you're not getting sued for using people's photos, okay?
I was just gonna make a suggestion in that regard. I mean, Missoula, Montana, it's so easy to take photos of our town and just get your own damn photos, copyright them yourself.
If you have time to go drive around and get photos, great. If you don't, I'm going to show you where to go get free photos where you can actually not get sued, okay?
Maybe it'll show us how to put those on there. So it's
All right, so
pictures.
what we're going to do, guys, is I'm going to show you some links real quick. You're probably going to want to save these links, okay? So I'm going to show you how to do custom images, add call to actions on your slides, link your images to desired pages, and make a slideshow. And you can make it seasonal or whatever you want to do. So these links right here are your best friends, all right? Fiverr is a great website for logos, brands, making videos. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff on Fiverr.com for $5, or you can spend up to $100. Box Brownie is a really cool site.
Is it BOXBROWNIE?
Yep, .com. So Box Brownie is a very affordable company. See this photo here? They will edit your photos for literally nothing. They'll do virtual staging. You can take a picture of an empty house, okay? And for $32, they'll add furniture to it. They will stage your house for you for $32 for virtual staging, okay? They'll grab a photo like this and they'll make it look like that for $4. They can literally grab your photos and make them look amazing. Oh, a cluttered counter for $16, not no more. Oh, you have a blueprint. Now they can make it a 3D blueprint for $24. A before and an after, okay, of another blueprint from a designer. Before, after. So you can literally start marketing your clients' new construction homes or a house that's completely cluttered just by sending Box Brownie your photos, and they got different pricing and stuff. So as you're taking photos, we're not professional photographers. Professional photography costs a lot of money. However, we promise our clients we're going to give them professional photography. And so you can still go take your photos and then just send it to Box Brownie for a fraction of the cost of hiring in a professional photography company, and they'll do everything for you. I mean, look at that counter. Look at over here. So Box Brownie is a great place for editing your photos. All right. Pixabay.com is awesome. That's where I got all my photos on my website. If you guys copy my photos, I will sue you. No, I'm joking. Just joking, guys. I can't do that. What is going on?
Pixabay.com.
It didn't connect. Let's go back. Ooh.
And what does Pixabay do?
Pixabay is kind of like come on, Pixabay. So let me hop over here. We're having a technical difficulty with that link. Move this out of my way for a sec. Drop this down. Bookmarks. Come on, Pixabay. Right here, Pixabay. So I don't know what was wrong with that link, but it wasn't wanting to work. So Pixabay is a place where you can search for photos. You go right up into here. It says, I have realty, okay? And we'll select it. And here's real estate photos right here. There's houses. There's icons. This stuff is free. And they're high graphic imagery that you can use right now for your website, okay? So, yes.
So what size do you want?
We'll get into that here in one sec. So what I want you guys to do right now is go to your desktop and create a new folder. Well, I'm going to show you, Leanne. Go to your desktop and you right hand click onto your desktop with your button right here, right hand click. And it says new. You got that? New folder, bam. Create new folder, name it whatever you want. You can name it website photos, whatever you want. So you can reference back to it, okay? And then hop back into Pixabay, and I want you all to pick 5 photos that you want to have in your slideshow today. Whatever you think, they have a bunch of them. If you put real estate, whatever, there's a lot of photos in here. I mean, anything from new construction to graphics to whatever you want, they're all right there. Probably. I'm recording this too, so you can watch it later.
I repeat. I'm not repeating.
So there's an image I have on my website right there.
So we're picking 5?
Yeah, you need to
How do I
say,
pick 'em? What do I do?
you just click on it, and when you open it up, it says free download.
Well, what size? It asks what size you want to download.
Right now, you can, let me see, so your download size, if it gives you the option, you can go to, you want all your imagery to be 1660 wide by 660 high.
Okay.
And if it doesn't allow you to do that right now, I'm going to show you another site where we're gonna fab these photos out a little bit better for you. Okay.
Can you say that again? 16?
1660 wide by 660 high. And that's how you want all of your banner photos for size. Well, you'll notice if you try and put different photo sizes into Placester, it sits there and scrolls and won't let them load in the way you want them to. And it won't give you the visually gratifying results either.
If it doesn't give that, you said go.
Just save it. Just save the photo. What's your?
Is it better to go smaller or bigger?
I'd do the 1920 by 1280.
Okay.
And I would download that. Download 5 photos because that's what our Placester site allows us to have is 5 slides.
So Leon, yours didn't give you the 1660 option, so you went with the larger option.
Yeah, it was either 19 or 12.
Okay, so you went
kind of
above.
in between. He said to go up.
Above.
Let's go up and we'll bring it down at this next site.
Oh. Man, what a work.
Remember, guys, do not use Google Photos. All right, it's just a nightmare for you, and
You'll get lucky for a while, and then they'll get you.
they'll come after you. I mean, so if you're using Google Photos anywhere, get rid of them. You know, Google. If you went to like Google Images and you saved a photo, like, oh, that's a nice photo, I'm gonna save that and use that. That, even though it's free, and even though you can download it, don't
Yeah, I
do
did
it.
that for a postcard. Not to do that, huh?
Don't do that. I mean, you might be able to get away with it off a cell phone if you took a screenshot of it, and then they wouldn't see you actually download it. However, even then, I just would not recommend doing it because Google can actually search their images. So Google could just say, oh, I'm going to search my image and see where it comes up at. And then it pings off of your PC, off of your website. They're going to know. So even if you did a screenshot, they're pretty sophisticated now. They can track a photo down. Does everybody got 5 photos?
I have not even one.
You're way too fast.
If you don't have a bunch of women over here, can you just remember that? It means we're a little bit
Well,
smarter.
Well,
We're a little more
choose the
complex.
right photo.
Very picky about our picture.
You got your photos, Eric?
I gotta go, man.
Got 5?
I got one.
Get 5 photos.
I think I'll need to do this 10 times.
See, I have to
Get it.
listen and then do this.
Okay, so there's one to download.
Now I.
But
I know, and.
Bye, Rochelle. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Mike. Sorry, man.
Do you recommend renaming your pictures to like your name or just for SEO or?
I think anytime
business name on
you,
them?
the more you do stuff like that, Dan, the better it's going to feed off the SEOs. I mean, if you're labeling yourself, you're labeling your photos, it's just going to
In a
help.
specific way, how do you label your photos?
You know, you could, I could do Hyde and Associates, or I can do like Keller Williams, Western Montana. You figure you can even label photos Zillow, Missoula, Montana. Okay,
Yeah.
for tagging stuff in the back end because people are searching Zillow,
Yeah.
Missoula homes, and so even though you can embed that type of stuff into your back end, and the SEO is going to find it because it's not. I mean, it's super smart, and at the same time, it can't. Once it's looking for a certain thing, it's going to pull those certain things back out.
So would you name maybe like Hyde and Associates - Keller Williams West Montana - Zillow? Or if you go too long, is that hurting you in the end?
I think that could hurt you too. I think you can go down there and tag photos and add like on the. I'll show you here in a sec where you can get into the meta side of things and you can put that type of detail in there. And if you like Google like how to meta tag and stuff like
Yeah.
that, it'll tell you
Oh yeah.
like the.
I
and
was
it
surprised when you're
changes.
supposed to use full language and sentences. And
Yeah, I mean it's pretty impressive when you Google this stuff, like where the information it's just sitting there, and it changes too. Like you can like Google how to do this or that this week, and then next week they could give you a whole other list of tags and stuff to put in there. So we got our photos.
not yet. Hang in there with us. I've got 2. And then I'm 1.5.
Because usually it helps me to listen to you and then go back and do it myself. But if I go back here and I'm supposed to right click, right? Is that what you're saying? And then get, all right.
You don't have your folder yet?
No, I was trying to listen, but then I was like, well, I'm just going to do it because
Here.
that's how I work. So how do I move?
And when it's drag it.
Label your folder.
When it's time to save, you can save it to your folder.
Yep. So then you just you save it to your desktop in your folder in your desktop that you made, and then you're in. You're in like Flynn.
I'm not anywhere near Flynn. So, okay, so, I got them downloaded. Now, how am I?
You got them all in your folder?
No, I don't know how to do that.
Go to your.
Go to your downloads.
So now this thing pops up that says, select all images with a storefront.
And then if you go to,
What the heck is Epic Games?
Okay, yeah. So what's the storefront? That's a storefront?
okay,
I don't want a storefront.
No, this is just make sure you're not a robot.
Oh,
Storefront,
oh,
storefront,
click the yellow.
storefront.
I see, it's,
Click that one.
I
And
get you.
then go right down in the
Storefront,
downloads.
storefront, now,
Verified.
okay, I get it.
And scroll all the way
This,
down.
I
to
think
where
they're
it
trying to
says
use my computer to download crappy shit stuff.
And what'd you say with that?
Okay.
Just however they want. I didn't say nothing.
Go back here where you were just at, the website. Leave that window open. And go back to where you were downloading it. So with your Google. So there's your numbers right there, house, living, room, houses. So now go back to your download folder.
Sure.
Okay, now look for those, scroll up. Scroll up.
Right here, there.
There you go.
Okay, so what am I doing?
So I would cut them out of there and paste them into your other folder. Yep.
See, when I was downloading though.
You can change the name in the next step, okay? Because you're actually going to modify these pictures and then resave them.
I thought 3, is that good enough?
It's good enough for now. I want to make sure we have enough time to get you guys into the Google Maps side of things, okay? So once everybody has their pictures saved, the next step is to go to canva.com. It is better than Photoshop. It's free, and it's super, super easy to use, okay? It's just simply canva.com, and it is probably one of the most easiest ways that you can Photoshop a photo, basically.
Once you put your photo in there, do they own it or do they have rights to it or anything? Or
No, not that I know of. This is what the instructor at Family Reunion told us to do, guys. So this is like straight from, I think his name's Michael Einhardt. I have to look his name up. The guy, he did an amazing class. He was a really fun instructor, and this is what he said to do. And so I'm just gonna go off of what he said. Okay. So once you're in canva.com, super simple. You need to log in, okay? So log in to canva.com. It'll usually let you log in right off of your Facebook account, and that's what I recommend doing because I always forget all my passwords, okay? But create a login that you're not going to forget and get logged into that. And then I would save all these sites in your bookmarks. Since I already have been here several times, I'm just going to go.
Hey, guess what? I know how to do Oh my gosh.
So once you're in canva.com, this is what it looks like. Okay, and you can do a lot of fun stuff here, guys. Anything from adding text overlay over your photos to, anything you can imagine. You can do it right here in canva.com. Okay, Let me know when you guys are all logged in.
So why is it not letting me log in on Facebook?
Maybe it's right there.
I tried having a glitch because it won't let me.
Okay, that would just create a new username and password. I think you're gonna have to do. Like that right there. There. No. Create an account. You gotta create an account somehow.
I'll sign up.
Okay, now see Bill, you do that. Yeah.
No, they wouldn't log me in with Facebook
You
either.
previously logged into
I'm gonna try it with Google.
Are you guys in Safari?
Chrome.
on Safari.
If it doesn't let you do that, try get logged in with the Google login.
Do sign up.
I just got a request for Garden Grove showing. Are you gonna be around about 45 minutes? If I came back, would you help me with areas?
Mhm.
45. Thank you so much. Sorry.
Oh, won't let me do Google either. I just am gonna sound, I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Nothing?
No, I need to sign up, but it won't get me back. Oh, I need to sign
Just push that sign up button.
up. I've been pushing it. Oh, finally it goes back, okay. Okay.
So you're gonna do a small
Okay.
business startup? Sign up with email? Did you get signed up in there?
Yes, I'm trying.
I know your passwords.
I just want you to know that I used to function.
Sign up for an account, I guess. I was back in the old days, man.
Well, this is supposed to only be an hour
Create
class.
beautiful designs.
Oh, it's 2 hours?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna go through this, and then I'm gonna show you guys how to set up your areas, and then show you guys some really cool stuff about Google Maps and how you can embed it into your website, and then come up higher on SEO search engines with your website. It's really fun, and it is going to change the dynamics of your website.
Okay, I am supposed to just be logging in and now it's taking me off into another one.
Oh, this is cool. Is this where you create your?
Yep. So you're in. Stephanie's in.
Maybe I'm in.
Sheila's in. All right, Sheila's in. And you're going to want to create a web banner, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Are you in?
Cool.
You're almost like supposed to real estate right here. What am I?
I did sales, but
Sales?
real
Real estate, you're doing real estate?
Yeah.
Real estate, click
Oh,
on it.
this is cool.
Okay, so you're going to do a,
I should go back and do real estate, huh?
I just go back.
Facebook ad, back, until I'm back one more. I got
I'll
one
go forward. I'll go
What it
forward.
might be.
I would just do a web banner, and then you could do email header or whatever. Not sure, just play with Canva.
Okay.
I was wondering how you did those, like your call text.
I had a actual person do that one. I just do this in there.
Oh, okay.
I have another graphics person. So once you're in, you're gonna see this use
I
custom.
don't have any people.
I got some people you can use, they're great.
I don't have any money to pay me people.
They're super affordable. So you see how it says use custom dimensions?
Zero budget,
Up.
so.
Up in the top right hand. Everybody see that up here? It says use custom dimensions.
No, no.
On my
Where are you at?
Julian.
Okay, so. You're not touchscreen, are you? Play with Canva.
Again, I don't have the money for
Yes.
You will, you'll be simply find everybody else doing it.
Top right corner, it says use custom dimensions. You click on it, and what was our dimensions again?
1660 and
Height was width was, I can't remember.
160 by 660.
1660 wide, 660 high. So put those numbers in there.
Right.
What was the width again? I'm sorry. I'm one step.
Width was 1660, and your height was 660. Okay, so now it's going to create you a template for your photos. Okay, so now that you have that done, and there's a lot of, you can have a lot of fun with this, guys. Leanne, you can add elements, you can add text, you can do all this stuff yourself, basically.
What's an element?
An element would be like a shape, like you liked my circle that said text called now. So you could come in here on this blank canvas right here, and you could add an element, shapes, icons, charts. You can do graphs, guys. You can do all types of cool stuff off of this site. There's free photos right here, grids, frames. I mean, you can go for the gusto and get creative. So if you're in a position where you don't have a bunch of money to pay graphic designers, you don't need to. You can do it all right here. So you can take control of your actual marketing on your own, not have to wait for anyone, and it doesn't cost you $1. So the cool thing about this is now that we have our canvas, that's the exact dimension that we need. Come right over here to where it says upload. And now upload your photos. So you click on that, and that says upload your own images. Just click on upload images, and then go to your folder that you created and start uploading your photos into here. Go to upload photos. And now go to your desktop. Yeah, just click on that. Go to documents. You need to go to. You need to get back to your desktop. Push upload. Or just drag and drop them from your computer. So open up your desktop folder.
I'm sorry. I'm with you.
Don't be sorry. Where's your real estate photos? Is that your photo you made? All right, so now
So now I can just drag them.
let's move this over here. This is the one you want. Let's get rid of this and push right to get rid of it. Okay, so now let's extract your photos.
Hi. Hey guys.
Hey, Kristen.
Hey, I'm sorry I'm missing the my Hyde tech training.
You're all good. You're all good, girl. So now we got all those coming in there for you. Let me just close this right now. So now all your photos are uploading for you, Leanne. Okay. So now once you have your photos in there, all you do is click on the photo you want, and it pops onto your canvas. Okay, so now the photo is not the same size as your canvas right now, right? So now you can grab it and you can start pulling your photo.
So do you want it to fill that white space?
That is kind of the goal,
Okay.
is to get your photo to fill the white space as good as possible. It doesn't have to be 100%, but you want it to really get in there, and you can center it out as good as possible. You know, you can really get it where you need it. So I'll have a little bit of room on this end and that end, or I could really just keep pulling it. Depends on your photo that you have. That's okay. Oh yeah. Okay, then right there is where you're at. So now center it in there. So it's perfect. So you got the same room over here as you do over there. I'll go that way a little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. So now you go up to the top where it says download up here. You click download, and they recommend you do PNG or you could do JPEG. I would just download it as a PNG and push download. Now, there's some features in this website that aren't free. And so if you want to utilize everything that Canva.com has to offer, I would recommend joining their, becoming a member, and you can get a lot more resize tools and stuff like that. Okay? Once you download it, it'll end right back up in your download folder where your photos downloaded originally. And then you can transfer them over to your website photo folder, and you could erase the other photos that you downloaded earlier, or you can leave them there if you choose to.
So I guess I'm confused as to why I wouldn't have just taken that original one and put on my website. Why am I doing this?
Because that original one, you want all your photos to be the same size. So this is your canvas right now, and when you save it, this is going to be your slide. It's going to go to the website. So that way when your banners are flashing, they're not changing size, okay? Because you want everything to be the same and uniform. You don't want like one picture this size, especially on mobile apps, it really messes things up. And a lot of consumers are going to be coming to you off of a mobile app.
So now what do I do with this again, now that I've got it saved?
Did you download it? I put it back where you can find it. You can leave this in your download folder. Did you download it, Sheila, right here?
I don't think so. Maybe. So. Yes, I did.
Okay, so then you can go to your download folder. It's just going to be over here.
Oh.
Go that.
Okay.
So
Now
now,
I did say it's the house on clip, and I saved it, so I did actually.
okay, so you have that done. That's how you find photos that you can put in your website. That's how you can make graphics for your website and your social media. This is a way for you to be able to effectively compete with people that are spending a large amounts of money for graphic designers without spending $1 out of your pocket.
So my question to you is, what if I have a video? Can I do this same thing with the video and then post it on a page on my Placester site?
You want to upload your video to YouTube.
And then do a URL or a link?
Well, I'll show you. We do an HTML into your Placester site. So, does everybody got a photo saved?
Yeah.
Okay, so now go back to your Placester page, and you'll see this link right here that says slideshow. Click on slideshow. And now, like, I have my 2018 Placester Family Reunion slideshow right here. It's one I'm using right now. I did this graphic right here. Even I'm not using it because I spelled something wrong. So I'm just like, oops, that was stupid. Oh well. So it's just sitting there. I need to delete it. So you can open up, there's your actual Placester slideshows they have for you already. However, a lot of them don't really show the dynamics of Montana. You know what I mean? Like this house right here really don't look like a Montana or Missoula, Montana home. Maybe a university district, but not really. So like the generic photos that are in Placester, they're great. However, they don't really connect people to our demographic. And so that's why it's so important to get your own photos or find some generic free ones that are high resolution that you can fabricate and then build your slideshow. So today you're going to push this slideshow plus sign and you're going to name your slideshows.
I'm gonna name it Mikey's Class.
Magic Mike. See it right here on the right hand side, guys? You see that link? Please visit the help article for image resizing tips and how to learn ideal slideshow dimensions for each Placester theme. So again, you can go to these links on the side and get more information. So even though the class is going to end today at 3, you can still find out more information afterwards. You know what I mean? And keep learning. So once you've named your slideshow, you upload your first slide.
I don't know if this is, ask someone else a question, or if you know this, but I have photos of past listings. Do I just have to call and get permission, or is that using marketing? Are you marketing someone's house without a listing?
No, because you've actually sold that house. You've taken the pictures. Those are your photos. You can drive around town and take pictures. Now, I probably wouldn't go and take a photo of a Lambros listing and then upload it onto your website if it's not. However, if it's a Keller Williams listing, I don't think any Keller Williams agents are going to be mad. And at the same time, you should be able to use your own listings and have no issue.
I'm talking about ones that have already sold and closed, and I'm not marketing them now with a listing agreement. There's not going to be a problem.
I don't believe there should be.
Okay.
Because you're just like that's like taking a picture of your clients at closing. Past closing, they're still your clients, and it's still a picture that you have.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, but I think if you go onto like somebody else's site and take their photo, then that's a no-no. So if you own the picture, it's yours. So you can upload the picture. You can make a caption, so you can name the photo. Like even like my photo that looks like it's in the Bitterroot, it's not, but I put Bitterroot properties. You know what I mean? And then you can put a link to area page, like so we can build a page out, and you can put your areas link right here that we're gonna do here in a minute. And so then when someone clicks on that photo, it'll take them to your Bitterroot properties page where you have a little write-up on Bitterroot Valley and maybe a Google map embedded in there. And now your website has usable content and value for someone when they come in, instead of it just saying home, about, and contact in listing search, you know? Because usually people are looking for a little more information. And so our Placester websites are amazing. And at the same time, we have to, just like our CRMs, we got to add some content to them to make them have a little more mashed potatoes and gravy, you know? No one wants to eat top ramen all day long off your website.
2 people did back in July and April last year, I must say.
Did what?
I have 2 people log onto my site since in the last, I've had it for 2 years.
Well, some of these tricks,
Log on.
I'm telling you guys, mine was 0, you know? Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I know that if I do this stuff, it will
My
be
dad does every month when I send him that newsletter.
yeah, so
I have to, what I'd like to, I didn't want to use my site until I maximized it, and then I'd like to like link, put things on my website, go to my Facebook page, link to my website, share on Facebook, and it drives people to my page. Isn't that the idea?
yeah, and so there's ways of like, There's some other tricks I'm going to show you here in a little bit off a video in the blog section on there,
Yeah.
where you can market your blog section and drive traffic to your website from Facebook. Facebook AdWords, okay?
No.
So guys, we're not going to fill out every image right now, so push save. I'm going to push cancel because I'm not saving anything. And that's how you would build a slideshow out for your website. And then you would just, see this little blue check up here? You would just select your new slideshow as your main slideshow. And so you could build out seasonal slideshows. You can build out holiday slideshows. You could build out several different slideshows that you use throughout the year, year after year, okay? You could have slideshows about Grizz season. It's Missoula. It's something that we do.
Missoula.
Christmas, Thanksgiving. If you're looking towards hunters, you could have opening weekend of hunting season stuff on your website. You can change your website to hit the people that you're wanting to work with. Like obviously, like if I'm going to work with someone, I want them to be like me. I don't want to go and work with someone that's completely opposite of me. That's going to be a terrible transaction. So you want to do attraction-based prospecting, so you're attracting the people you work with, and then you're not the person saying, oh, I really don't like my clients right now, they're terrible. You're saying, oh, I love my clients, they're amazing, because you're attracting them. And that's the whole process of branding ourselves on social media, reaching out to our friends and family, because we want to work with people that we know and like and love, and the people that they know, like, and love, because chances are they're similar, you know? Instead of just going out randomly picking some cheeser to do a transaction with, and you're just like, what am I doing? You know, why am I working with this guy? Like, get him out of there, refer him out to somebody else, and work with people that you enjoy working with. That way it's not miserable to go through a transaction. You know, you get in a bad transaction, man, refer it out to someone that you think might be able to handle it better. Get your 25% and move on. There's no point in this industry on to hanging on to clients that we don't want to work with, because that's coming from lack. And if we're coming from abundance, we have an abundance of leads, an abundance of clients that we're working with, then we don't have to just have to work with someone. You know, that is the worst mindset to get, is I have to do this, or I have to work with them. And then you hear them like, I hate my clients. Oh, this is miserable. Get them out of here. Refer them. Get them gone. Take the 25% and save the headache. Okay, once you have your slideshow selected, down here at the very bottom, so we're selected, we're good to go. I'm just going to push dismiss now, okay? Because that's where we're at. So the next cool thing is your pages. This is how you add pages to your website, like I have up here on, where am I at? Gotta close it out. So up here on my site, I have my mobile IDX home search. Okay, areas covered and steps. The way you would add those in is you would click on pages.
So just stop right there. I'm somehow not there. So how do I get to this page?
Oh, you have to
I'm not here.
go back to edit site. And then go up. Pages. So once you're in your pages section, this is where you can add pages and choose the order in which they're going to show up on your toolbar. See, check this out. See this? This just popped up, and it's like, hey, watch this video. It's a get a quick overview. Watch the video, and so you can like watch the video and get more, more value out of Placester. Placester does a really good job of teaching you a lot of things that you need. And if you like Placester a whole bunch and the E-Edge system, you can literally upgrade to Pro, and it gives you a lot more stuff. It's $100 a month. I haven't done it. I'm not going to. I'm not sure why it's not allowing me to go to my pages, though. I think it's because everybody's trying to go. refresh. Is everybody into their pages section? So once you're in your pages section, here's your pages that you have active down here. Okay? This is how you can edit them or remove them. Okay? Depending on the content you want to have. And this is how you would add a page. You just push the plus sign. And then it gives you a couple different templates. And so since you're not pro, you're not going to get every option they have. Like they're not going to give you a custom landing page. It won't let you select it. It will give you a contact page, a client profile, a blog post, areas index, agents indexed, about page, listing search, RS, real satisfied ratings and reviews, testimonials page, where you can put your clients' testimonies in, stuff like that. So you can like build your content up this way, all right? What I do is I use the about page for I use that template to build any of the other pages out. Once you're in there, this is what it looks like. So then you can like label your page name and you can start adding your content, your mega title and description. Okay. So for instance, you say you're making a page and you have all your content. Okay. You post it off somewhere else, another site, your other KW website or wherever you have your content at. You just copy and paste that content into there. Okay. If you have a photo you want to put in it, you upload your photo right here. If you want to link something, insert hyperlink. If you want to add a video, Sheila, bam. So you can literally make an about page with a video of yourself talking about real estate. For instance, like I should do this. I should grab this video I have over here in YouTube. Go to my channel. And I have several videos in here. It's not showing me all of them though. You keep moving. All right, like this video right here. I'm going to pause it so you guys don't have to watch my video. I'm going to share. That's not what I want. Is it? No, I want the embedded link right there off of YouTube. I'm going to copy it. I'll pop back over here to my Placester site. I'm going to paste that in there. I'm going to insert. Here's my video.
Dang.
Right here inside the site. And now I can make a page title. I could name the title, like, you know, buying homes with Mike Hyde. Bam. Now here's my video. It's on my site. Okay. I'm going to cancel out of this because I'm going to dismiss this. What am I going to do? I'm going to go back to pages. Luckily that one didn't save. All right, perfect. All right, so that's how you would add a page to your site. Now, you don't want to do that for every one of your listings because then your whole toolbar would be every listing you have, it'd get overwhelming, right? But you still want to put your listings out on a listing page, right? And we're not pro, so we don't get access to that listing page. So here's a trick for you. You hop over into the blog posts. And so this goes right back into stuff you can do for free. You can go and grab anybody's information out there. The key thing I took away from this conference was you can do videos, you can do ebook giveaways, buy sell pages, you can copy, modify, paste, and cite your source. So if you're grabbing a cool article you read, you want to put it in your blog, you can really copy that article, put it in your blog, and then modify it a little bit, and then cite your source. You're not going to get sued, okay? So cite your source, build content into your website with the blogs, and how you do that is right here, blog post. Okay, so you go in, I want to make a blog. So I can grab right here. Again, I push, are you there, Leanne? So you go to blog posts, and you literally add a blog post. Push the plus sign. So again, I could grab this video right here, paste this video in, and then I can give the title of my video could be Mike Hyde, Missoula, Montana, real estate resource. Okay, there's the name of my blog for this episode. Okay, Mike Hyde, Missoula, Montana, real estate resource. You can come down here. And I can just grab this as my description. Put it in there. If I wanted to use a file, an image of myself, I could throw that in there too. And then I could do the meta title. Just paste that in there again. And then I can just grab my same title, copy it. And if you Google how to do meta titles and meta description, there's a lot of articles out there. They'll give you the information you need to actually put the right content into these boxes that will bring you up on the SEO search engine. So it's just simple as saying how to build meta title, how to build meta description, and literally a 12-year-old on YouTube will show you, and it's pretty humbling. Oh, wow, that's, and then like, wow, this 12-year-old's smart. Like, holy smokes. So then you either save as a draft or you publish. Okay? So now that I've built my blog out, I can check it out by viewing my live site, going to my blog, and as you see, I put blogs in here, and so if you have a picture, if I would have added a picture in there, there'd be a picture there. If I had a picture here, if I would have added pictures in, I'd have pictures into these, okay? Like these ones have pictures in them, right?
If you hit the read more, then your video's gonna come up.
Yep, if you did.
When you add the video.
Yep, so if I hit that now you're on my video, and you can share it to Facebook now off of this, and you can share your stuff this way, and it's going to bring people right back to your site with your contact information. Now you're creating this chain of events with your Facebook ads and your Facebook posts that are going to drive traffic back to your site instead of off in the la land. In other words, you're like spending money on stuff and you don't know if there's an end result. So this will get you an end result to your ads, because now I can share this, okay, onto Facebook, and all of a sudden, because of that, I'm going to get traffic back to my website instead of it just sitting in Facebook and going back to YouTube or something.
So what you're recommending is, say for instance, I have an open house that I want to advertise.
You really have to know what's
Create
going
it
on
here
in your
and then share it
area
to
and
Facebook
your
from here.
community and be able to put people.
Yeah, because you're going to drive traffic back to your
I
website.
grew up here.
And there's ways of going into, we don't have time today to go into Facebook ads. There's ways of doing Facebook ads where you would put this link to this listing or your open house or whatever, and you would embed that into your Facebook ad in the link section. So when it says learn more and people click on it, it brings them to here. Okay? And so if you're paying for,
You have to do an ad to do that.
So being able to point people in that direction.
you could put the post out there. The ad's just going to boost your post out to other parties. So you can do it for free.
On a post, you can do it.
Yes, you can put your link in there. Now, if you're not paying for ads, Facebook filters your outreach. However, if you're doing the 8-week process that we talked about this morning, then they're going to see your content anyways, okay? So this is a way of driving traffic to your website. You can create blogs. You can You can grab content out of your marketing campaigns and the Edge, and you can pop it into here and create a blog around it. You can grab cool articles about Missoula. You can poach them, put them into here, cite your source so you don't get any copyright infringement charges against you. As long as you cite your source, it doesn't matter. You're not claiming it's yours. Okay? It's when you copy and paste someone's article and you don't give them credit for it is where it'll come back to haunt you. So just make sure if you are grabbing because we're real estate agents, it's hard to be a writer, a blogger, and all this stuff. And at the same time, we have to. And so the idea is to do it in as easy a manner as possible, drive the traffic to your site. Like what I'm doing now is I have my photographers that do my photos for my listings. They're building me 2-minute videos that go along with them. And they look kind of like, if we go back here, like this one right here. So then I build a blog, I use this video link, and then this is what I advertise out. Okay, so now I'm going to boost this video post through Facebook, and when people click on it, it brings them back to my site. But our internet's super slow. So it's a way of creating content, because we got to market our listings. We have to market ourselves. We have to market our other listings that we don't have, that are just the listings we have access to, which are every one of them. You know, technically you have 458 listings right now because that's what's in our MLS. Those are all ours. We can sell any one of those listings, and so we can do a share off of EADS like I showed you guys this morning, and you can boost that post out and show that listing out to people and find a buyer for it, or at least create interest of a buyer for it and create a lead, you know, and that's really the name of the game. When we're just sitting there saying, God, no one's coming to my website, this is the stuff that's going to get traffic to your website. You know what I mean? Yeah, SEO goes off of video. So as you add content with videos to your website, you're literally going to go higher up on the SEO search engine. The next trick I'm going to show you guys is going to blow your minds as far as SEO search capabilities because of Google My Maps. Now, it's only been around for a few years and nobody utilizes it, and it's going to literally be a game changer for everyone because you're going to come up higher on SEO search engines. So if you search Missoula, Montana schools, or you're going to move to the Bitterroot Valley from Colorado, you're going to Google Lolo schools, Florence schools, Bitterroot schools, hospitals. What are our buyers that aren't from our area going to Google when they move? Schools, churches, hospitals, doctors' offices, you know, the main basics of dentists, right? Hotels, all of that stuff, right? And so that's where this comes in, and it is in the form of areas. Okay, and I'm guaranteeing none of you guys have initiated your areas. So I've came in here and I've created all of these areas. Okay, and I'm still working on this stuff, guys. I don't have it all the way fine-tuned where I want it yet. However, I have the content in there. All right. I paid Brooke Johnston to write me write-ups for all of these areas. Okay. And then right now I'm working on getting photos for every one of my areas. And so it was, when I first started this, it was February. I didn't want to use gray February photos for my website, so I didn't bother. So now I'm talking with my marketing people about getting me really good drone photos of every one of these areas so I can add them in, okay? Yeah, but those aren't mine. I'm not 100% sure if we are. If we are, that's awesome. Yes, for your website though, okay? Because you don't want to send people to more. You want to send people to your website. Yeah. And like I say, I don't have them all exactly where I would want them to be as far as content and video and photos. However, this is what it looks like right now. So areas covered, and you have a write up right here. Okay. And then you got all your different areas. And as you add photos into them, the photo would show up instead. That's just the red block right now. But since I don't have photos yet, they don't have that. So then you'd click on read more Bitterroot Valley. Nearby listings, Bitterroot Valley. So now this is some where someone can come to my website and you get a quick little write-up on the Bitterroot Valley and available listings. This map's coming just right off of Missoula.
Can you use the template of that?
No, I used areas.
Okay.
So when you're in areas, you would just push the plus sign, and then it'll allow you to create a page title, add search criteria. So check it out: neighborhood, state, county, city. It literally lets you fine tune your area, your default highest to low or lowest to high, and default results. Okay. Now reading through over here on the side, it says, add the areas that you wish to highlight on your site here, along with any relevant info about that area. You can add an area page for a neighborhood city. When you've added all your area pages, add an area index, and that would become from the form of adding another page. And then you'd add the area index, and then it'll link all this into it, okay? So as you build your areas out, you're gonna be like, where's the map? They're not on my thing. Well, because you got to still add that area index page, and then all this will link into it, okay? Having trouble? Bam. Search results, la-di-da-di-da-di-da, okay? I'm gonna go backwards because I don't want to save this. So you can add,
How would you, the reason it goes to search in that area is because it's
the zip code, yep. So as you add search criteria, zip, bam, now you're in. You know what I mean?
What if you're like?
I would just go by city, or unless you wanted to make a Grant Creek listing, and then you can listing, and then you go to neighborhood, okay? And then that would help you fine tune it. So you can really you can keep it broad, or you can really fine tune it. Like so on my area pages, like right now, I have Linda Vista, Missoula, Stevensville, Upper Miller Creek, Linda Vista, Lolo, Florence, Bitterroot Valley. I don't want to go all the way to Hamilton though. So I don't have Hamilton in here. I don't want to drive to Hamilton. I don't want to drive to Victor. I don't want to drive to Corvallis. I don't want to drive anything past Stevensville. Stevensville at the light is literally where I have my cutoff at. I do not want to go any further. Why? Because it all takes time and I can't be everywhere. And one of the first things I did when I became an agent was I was everywhere. I was in Bonner, Tucson, Frenchtown, Missoula, Lolo. Oh shoot, we're gonna grab this listing over here in Polaris because I was just coming from lack. And since I switched that mindset where I'm like, I'm not going to come from lack, I'm going to come from abundance. I'm just going to focus on what I can focus on. You know what I mean? It's not that I would turn down a listing in Hamilton. It's that I would probably refer it out. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to service it. I don't want to drive out there. I don't want to do it. Like I don't want to be in the car 40 minutes. I would rather be in the car 5 minutes, you know? And since I started doing that, especially in Lolo, because I live in Lolo right now, like I can get to a listing in 5 minutes. Versus like, oh God, I gotta drive all the way over here and it's 45 minutes and go door knocking for an open house on Sunday. So now I've lost my Sunday and now I gotta drive out there 45 minutes back, 2 hours of door knocking. You're talking a whole dang day and it's not conducive. And so really pick your area. You know, like we're competing against agents that have a lot of market share and mind share because they've been doing stuff for 30 years. So as new agents, we're having to create relationships. We're having to pick an area and hyper focus on it. That way you can be top of mind over and over and over versus over here. And then you don't get back over to here for 6 months, and then when you start looking at print marketing, where you're sending out postcards and stuff, you really want to make sure you're hitting an area because it takes a year of sending out note cards and stuff like that to really have an effect. And so you really got to pick your area and you want to become a resource. And so the more content you can add, like you could go to Missoula, right? And then you could put your content in here. You could embed a video of an interview with a superintendent, Hellgate Elementary that you do in there. And now all of a sudden you have relevant content for someone that has kids and moving to our area is going to want to see. They're going to want to watch that video. They're going to be like, what is going on? Sheila's the expert. And you can upload a file and you can do a subhead and a body copy. You can add several things. And then right here it says, hey, don't put any images that are over 600 pixels wide. So now you can go to canva.com and you can create that image at 600 pixels wide and a click of a button for free. And then you can upload it into here. That's what it needs. So they kind of walk you through what they want for your images. And if you try and put images that are too big in here, it's just not going to work, And so this will give you the capabilities of really. Nope, that was a different one. That was our banner. So now because on this one is when you're looking at it, here's where your image is going to go, right? So they don't want a 660 or a 1660. They want it literally 600. You don't need to worry about it. You need to bring it to Canva, build out your template at 600 by 600. Yep. Or you could go 600 by 400. It looks like it might be a little shorter than wide right here. You know what I mean? But it definitely can't be any wider. So then once you figure out what you want your height to be, if it's 600 wide by 450 or whatever, and you want it to be uniform, you need to make sure every time you add a photo into that spot, that it's 600 by 450, it'll all be just like this. What will change it is if you throw a 600 by 500, then a 600 by 200, and all of a sudden none of your blocks will it'll look all distorted, and that's not just pleasing, and people leave your side and go like, whoa.
And Canva.
Yep, because Canva can do all your dimensions, click of a button. So you can literally do this stuff 1 week at a time. You can say, you know what, this week I'm going to get Bitterroot Valley done. Next week I'm going to do Florence. And then you can just start plugging through, and you can say, hey, I'm going to drive around and get pictures for my website today. And you literally, instead of just sitting at home or saying I don't have business, you can go out, you can get your photos that you need and get them slammed into your website for your areas. That way, when you do have business or you do have traffic, you have valuable content, because that's what's going to keep people at your site or off your site. You figure right now, all of your sites are ending right here, and they literally need to be more, So I think one of the best things we could do right now is I want to build a page out for all your guys' mobile IDXs, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to come back to this button right here, the My KW tab, and you're going to click right up here on the My KW. It's going to bring you right back to our dashboard. Okay. So once we're in our dashboard, we're going to come up to Home and Agent Website Admin. Are you tired? You need a nap. Well, that's why y'all, I joined this wellness co-op and they have these amazing products. One of them is GC Control and the other one is this FiberWise. And I'm telling you what, when you take this stuff, it makes you feel amazing. If you want to learn more about that, I can set you up with my wife. It's amazing. So oh no, what's going on here? All right. So click on 4.0 listing IDX search. I'm gonna go grab my pad for this.
Sorry, my call. Oh, I gotta go. Well, my vision is starting to go because I did this here. So you're part of the land?
I know, I've come to these so many times and every time I look.
What?
At least you guys have the website. I like the website. It's cute.
You'll get it.
It'll make sense.
Okay, so when you get into here, 4.5 is your mobile property search. Okay, so I'm going to expand my window so you can all see what I have going on. This is where your QR code is. So you might want to just right-hand click on your QR code and just save image into your website photos. That way you have it. Because that is your QR code to bring people right to your mobile app. Okay. Wherever you can find it, I would save it into your folder you made this morning on your desktop. And I just throw it into there.
QR code big. What would I call it? What is that thing?
That is for, so back in the like 2010, everyone was using QR codes. They like blew up and then they went away. However, we still have them. And so you can put it on your marketing material. They kind of look cool. They don't really have a big purpose anymore. Some people, like I can take a picture of this code right now with my iPhone. Okay. And just like looking at it with my camera, I can click on it. And it should bring you to it. For some reason, it's, you know, I'm too sure on here. And so now it's not something that my KW have. I can share with my friends and family. And they can download my app. Okay. So that's what that QR code does. So what we're gonna do right here though, what you're gonna do right here is you're gonna copy your mobile URL right here. Okay. So you save that and then open it up in a new window so you can see what it looks like off your desktop. Okay. So there's a great landing page, right? So you can, let's go to my page real quick here now. There he is, mobile IDX home search. So what I've done here, and y'all, let's watch this video real quick on YouTube. And I'm gonna share it. And I'm gonna pause real quick. Okay, I'm gonna share it. You guys need to write that down real quick, okay? And I might be able to just copy it like this. Copy. Just write this down, Sheila, because we're gonna use it right now. You're gonna need this. So it's HTTPS colon // pu.be/capital B, lowercase q, lowercase k, capital G, capital M, 5, lowercase q, capital V, capital H, lowercase x, and then uppercase U. Okay? So now you guys are going to put that into a new window and you're going to open that up real quick. You don't want to build this out real quick? All right. Because
where am I now?
So, huh? Yeah, you have the video now? Something's wrong here. You got something wrong. So let's delete all that. We're HTTPS // u dot de / capital B lowercase q. Yes, something wasn't right. That wasn't coming up.
Oh, you know what?
K.
How about, the V is
Capital
missing.
G, capital M, 5Q, capital V, H, lowercase x,
How do you know?
U.
How do you know if it's a 0 or an O?
Usually a 0 will be, yeah. Okay, so now you have this right here. I'm gonna push pause. Do you have it, Sheila?
I don't know what they're doing. I was just trying to copy that without a mouse and I couldn't do it.
Okay, so we're gonna go like this.
I'm just Googling that.
Mhm.
Okay.
What are you doing?
No, but I will try to figure it out. You keep going.
Oh, I already did. I'm gonna go to Craigslist. Oops.
What was that? If I just do YouTube and then stick the ad
No, because it has to be like that.
on it. Okay.
So just put that domain in
I
there.
promise I will try to make it quick.
Just put that domain in there.
Okay.
And once we get this done, we're gonna have a lot of fun because now you're back for the maps.
Yes.
Perfect.
What are we doing here?
I'm gonna help these guys get their IDX mobile search put on their website. And then we're gonna be into the Google Maps. And that's gonna be,
Put the YouTube.
yeah, yeah, we'll build an actual page for them.
Oh, my connection is not private. Yeah.
Now that you have that, I'm gonna share. And we're gonna go and embed it. And you're gonna copy and paste all that. So just copy all that, and then we're gonna hop back over to our website real quick, okay? This is just off the video pushing share from here. And this is just to get everyone there, because then we're going to go for the embedded is what they're going for.
So if I go back to my place.
So yeah, so now, oh, I don't know what I just did. So now once you guys get that HTML, hop back to your Placester site, go to pages, push the plus sign. You push the plus sign, and you're going to need a template. So we're going to use this about page template right here. You're going to click about page. You're going to come down here. You're going to click on this video link. That's not a video link, that's a picture link. You're going to click on this video button right here, and you're going to paste that embedded code in right there. Perfect, perfect.
And then this is titled Mobile ID.
That's a push plus. Let's see how you don't have anything. Okay. So you're gonna go back up. Go to pages. Push plus. Go to that and put it on the about page. Come down here, push that button. You're gonna paste that embedded code in there from your YouTube. Did you get that yet?
Okay, so,
The YouTube right here.
okay.
William Cruelty mobile search app. Bam. Open that up. Share. Embedded.
Okay, now how do you copy when you have one of these little pads?
Just like that.
Or did you just do that again?
I click right here,
Uh-huh,
and I just drag it up.
yes, and then
And
what?
I right hand click, push copy.
Whenever I right hand click down there, it just goes away.
Yeah, they're weird sometimes. So it's not you. It's just sometimes they're weird.
Usually I have a mouse.
So then you just right hand click,
Okay.
paste your URL code, bam. Okay. Now you can name your page, okay? Or you want to be like on my site. And again, guys, you may do things a little different than I do it. Okay. So on my site, I just put mobile IDX home search. Whatever you want to name it, but that's what's going to look like, whatever you name it on your website. Okay? I put mobile IDX home search. Okay.
What do you think about making it its very own? So when someone clicks on it, it automatically takes it to the download.
You can do that, but I like them to have the video because I want them to see, sometimes they don't even know what it is. Okay. Maybe they're a random person off the internet and they don't know what their mobile IDX is. So they click on your link, opens them up into this. Okay. And they can watch the Keller Williams video on your mobile IDX home search. Okay. And then they have information. Right. And then above that, so now when you're inside your site and you put your embedded code in here. No, it's Keller Williams. You work for Keller Williams, you can utilize it. So what you want to do now, let me hop backwards. So I can show you what I look like back here. Pages, scroll down. Here's my mobile IDX home search page. I'm going to edit it just to show you guys what it looks like in here. So you guys, I have it named mobile IDX home search. And then what I did is I put search Missoula and Bitterroot Valley. So if you can get above your embedded video and push it down a little bit. And I put search Missoula and the Bitterroot Valley homes for sale with my free mobile IDX search app. And then and then below that, push enter, and then push download here, and make it big. Make it bold, you can underline it, you can make it big. And then we're gonna link it to that number off of your website that we have, okay? Wow.
Okay. This is very productive. This is awesome, Mike. Thank you.
Make that big, and then go back to your KW site where we were looking at all that mobile app stuff right here. And you're going to want to grab your number for your mobile URL number. Okay. And just copy that and then go back to your Placester site. Okay, so now highlight it. Highlight download here. Yep, and then push that button up there. Yep. And now copy and paste that code you just took off your site right there. Oh. You silly goose, man. How you doing, Sheila?
I think I'm doing good.
Now you can make that bigger.
I can figure out how to. There we go.
Fold.
Gigantic. Fold it,
Fold.
and then gigantic, right?
Yep, so open that up. Push that. Push heading 1. Bam. I put a couple exclamation marks after it.
Is there a way to make it a different color?
It doesn't matter because you're gonna, when you highlight it, it's gonna, maybe throw an exclamation mark after it. Get aggressive.
And how about putting it in a pot? So it looks like a button.
Nope, now just highlight it. You can go back and tweak this later.
Yeah.
Okay, and now push that link mark. And paste that HTTPS web address right there, push paste. Get rid of all that HTTP. And just push. Nope. Crap. Leave out. Go to your RKW. Here. Control C.
What's that? Did you just copy that with Control C? Therein lies the
And Control V is
wizardry.
Control V is paste.
well, on a,
Okay, link, you want to open link in a new window, or you want to stay on your website? I would say open a new window, okay? And then insert, okay? And now you can go back into your meta descriptions later. Just Google how to do meta descriptions and meta title, and I'll tell you how. We're gonna push save, and your new page was just added to your site. You're gonna close this out. You're gonna view your new mobile IDX page. On your website, Sheila Mishke, with your new photo. And there it says right there, Sheila's app, search for MLS for homes. Open that up. There's your video for your clients to see what the hell you got going on. What is this? Wow, that's cool. I want to get it. I'm going to push download. What happens? Bam. Now you're at Sheila's. They just put the phone number in there and send a link with their device. You can share this. You can share that page link on your website or Facebook. Okay?
So I get their number when they download it?
Yeah.
You're totally kidding me, really?
No. And from this on this page, they can send you a contact form Okay? And you can grab this link right here, and you can say, you can do a post on Facebook and bring people right to this. You can do an AdWords. If you're gonna actually pay money on the Facebook ads, you can get into Facebook ads, and you could put this link for your ad, and then say, try out my new search for homes in Western Montana, whatever you want to do, put it in there, and then you can boost that out. And when people push more and more, it's going to drive them right to that video, right to your app, traffic. Now you have an end result with your money. Okay? Versus paying for a Missoulian ad in the paper. Come on. No one's doing that. This is where your stuff's at, guys. And this is going to drive traffic to your website, and it's going to actually increase your SEO search results if you've got videos in your website. It's 2018. People want to see video. Okay?
So my question is, if I want, which is the orders?
I think it comes in the form. I'm not 100% on that right this sec. I'd have to play that a little bit, but I think when you push add a page, and you start doing that, then you can start moving them around. So we'll fall back into that because we're running out of time, and I really want to get you guys into this whole areas thing. All right. So you can tweak with it, Sheila, when you're in there on how you have it land inside the site. I think there's. You see this right here? See this? You can click that box right there that says display full width, or when you're messing with the HTML end of things, there's a way where you can go to 100%. I want to say, right, Dan?
Yeah, you want to use.
So like right now, I think I have mine at 100%. So what that looks like, let me hop over here real quick so I can find this, share, get the embedded. So you see this, how it says 560 by 135, right, Dan? So width, you would get rid of that 560. You still leave the quotation marks, Dan?
Yep.
So let me copy this out. So how that looks over here in this end of things is if I want,
Your source code.
so right here, you would change your width to 100%. And you get rid of that 5, right? So then you would save your iframe width at 100%. And then it'll look like this when people go to your site. Okay? So and I can make this bigger right here. I could do some more stuff with this. But I've fallen back and, you know what I mean, get distracted with real life stuff. So this is just stuff that you can do, guys, when you're time blocking your day away. You've done your lead gen, you've done your follow up, you don't have an appointment, fall back onto this. It's always going to be here. This is going to be a never ending process. You're never going to have it 100%. So it's just something that you can always time block for when you have a free moment. Okay. Now I want you guys to go back to your areas page, okay? And I want everybody to create one area. So just push plus sign and create an area, whatever area you want to be Missoula, because we're all Missoula. So you can create your Missoula area. When you get in there, you can say average or area page title. You can say Missoula City. Okay. And then the next option for you is add search criteria. You're going to want to go city. All right. And when it goes to your how you want it to default to your sort, you want it to go from your build. Where is your business at? What do you want? Who's coming to your website and what do you want them to see when they get there? You can do days on the market, newest to oldest. You can do price range, lowest to highest. Depending on, probably don't want to show $1 million properties on your website. There's not a lot of $1 million buyers, right? So we know there's a lot of buyers in that 150 to 300,000 price range. So you might want to start lowest to highest. That way when people come to your area page, they're not overwhelmed with $500,000 houses. We know we have a bunch of them. Probably they would sell them. So I would sort from lowest to highest or newest to oldest. You can go from bedrooms to bathrooms. You know what I mean? Like you can literally have it default to anything you want. Depends on your business and what you have going on. If you're a luxury agent, you might want to go highest to lowest, you know? So you just select price range, lowest, city, default. How many do you want to pop up on your site? 10, 20, 50. Depends on how many you want to pop up. Okay. We're going to label it Missoula City. You could tell right here in title, you'd put Miller Creek or Greeno. It should, because when you start really doing it by neighborhood, okay, it's supposed to add neighborhood. So what neighborhood do we want? Let's go Rattlesnake. Okay, I spelled that wrong too. That's an E. So we're in the Rattlesnake. You know what I mean? Missoula City, Rattlesnake. And then your search criteria will be neighborhood. Oh, we already got neighborhood. Won't let us do it now. So now you're going to do zip code. You're going to add a zip code. And it's 59802. And your neighborhood is the Rattlesnake. Oh, did I do that again? God, I can't spell, guys. Got to proof everything twice. All right, so there we go. And then it should start pulling them right now. Since it's still just defaulting, it may take it a minute. You know what I mean? Should this area be featured? You can feature your area. Okay. Now it goes down to page content. And that's where Google My Maps comes into play, guys. Now you're building the area out, right? So I'm going to default back over here to my slide. And we're going to watch a quick little video. Okay. So everybody, once you're logged into MyKW, go ahead and make sure you're logged into your.
Okay.
So if I click this link right here, it's going to bring me to my Maps. Okay. You guys are going to log into Google first. And then you got the eight little boxes at the top of the page on the right hand side. You click on it and you'll see one that says Maps. You're just going to click on that. Okay. So if I hop into here, open me up a new page. I click on this. Maps. Bam. Okay. So now you're into Maps, right? Hang on a sec. My places.
I have the rattlesnake in front of me all the way up to Conabaugh.
For some reason, I'm having an issue here.
Nor did I. I suspected, but this I need to be doing this, not cold calling. Right. This is.
There's so many things we're supposed to be doing, and that's why you really have to time block your day, because you could get lost into this. Okay, and this is a long-term game. So you don't want to say, oh, I'm stopping business and just doing this, because that's not going to help you. You want to make sure you're still doing your lead gen, you're still doing your follow-up, you're still going on appointments, and then with your free time in the afternoons.
It's their time. I mean, if you can make a list of all the tech crap you need to do, you can at least pick one, like put rattlesnake in your areas this week.
Okay, so right here, I'm gonna get started. Okay, so now here's my map area. Okay, so just go to Google My Map, or just follow this link once you log in, and go to google.com/maps and see what happens for you. Because you want to get logged in.
It has to be linked.
Yep, you want to use your MyKW. And I figured out how to get all of my Yahoo contents into Google. But you can't bring them into your KW Google. You got to bring them into your own Google account. Okay? All right. So once we're all to this maps page, let me know. Man, still coming? See, where did you go, girl? Really, we're not doing the right spot.
I have no maps.
Okay. And then bring that. All right. There you go.
What was wrong with where I was? Just out of curiosity, because we're looking for something else, obviously.
No, I just needed to get to where I could get to you to this.
Oh, okay.
Because this is how we're gonna do it. Okay? You there, Dan?
How in the world did you get here?
We'll go back. We'll bookmark that page right there. Yep. So now that we're there, we're gonna watch a quick little video. I have a couple videos here. This one below is what'd I do? So this lower video right here is like 15 minutes long. We're not gonna have time to watch that today. Control C. This is really cool, guys. This is gonna blow your minds. And I haven't even got all the way into this yet, as far as I need to, because it's so in depth. And you can have a lot of fun with this, especially if you want to be the resource. What I'm going to show you is a way of building out a tour guide for clients on your website. So you can click on this villa, all the way down to the cafes you want to go to, the trail you want to walk on. I mean, the whole nine. Fishing accesses, hiking trails, you can put it all on your own map for your clients. I mean, it is awesome. So this 12-year-old is going to give us a little walkthrough real quick, okay? His name's Kenny. No, I don't know his name. Sounded good, though. Let it load up for a sec. Bring it back. This is a quick little 3-minute video, and it'll really show you what I'm talking about.
From a simple place mark to an around the world tour using Google My Maps. Today I'll show you how to create a unique My Map. First, open Google Maps. Click on the upper left tab, My Maps. click on Create a New Map. You'll need to sign into your Google account if you haven't already. I'll make a San Francisco walking tour map. Decide what you'd like to call your map and enter a title and description. You can choose to make your maps public or unlisted. Public maps are shared with everyone and will be published in the search results. I'll make this map public. Click the Save button when you're done. Now you're ready to create your map. First, create a mark for the start point of the walk. Since I want to start at the ferry building, I'll set my mark there. Next, give the start mark a name. I'll choose the ship icon from the menu to represent the ferry port. Now it's time to draw your route. Select the straight line tool and start to draw. I'll walk along the water down the Embarcadero, then up to Coit Tower to get a nice view of the city. Back down through North Beach, to Pier 39, to Ghirardelli Square, and finish my tour at the top of Lombard Street. Double-click to finish drawing your route, then add an icon and title for the final point. You can also click on Satellite View to check that your route is accurate. Next, I want to make note of scenic spots on this tour and add photographs and video. There's a beautiful cove where historic ships can be found, so I'll draw a shape to let others know where it is. I'll use the Shape tool to mark out the area, enter a title and description, and click OK. I'll add a marker for another scenic point, Coit Tower, only this time I'll add a photo of the location. To add a picture from your web album, click the Rich Text option and select the picture icon. Paste the URL of the photograph and then click OK. I also want to make note of the sea lions near Pier 39. So I'll add a mark here and change the icon to a fish. I'll also embed a video from my last visit by switching to Edit HTML and adding the YouTube video code.
Just like we did earlier.
It's quite a long walk, and I may be very hungry afterwards. So I want to search my maps for a cafe near the end point. On the left-hand side of the page, click Done. Click on the Lombard Street icon, and then click Search Nearby. Enter a keyword to search for. I'm going to choose Buena Vista Cafe and save this to my map. Then, by clicking Done, my San Francisco walking tour map is complete.
So, since this is all Google, is it the same thing though? You shouldn't use pictures that you put
Creating
on
a
their
custom map
website?
is easy.
Okay.
Try it yourself at maps.google.com.
Use your content. So you can figure out an amazing walk downtown with hitting Brandon's Wave, getting ice cream at Big Dipper, all the way down to where they're going to eat dinner at. And then you can literally have the Sheila Mischke tour guide from Missoula. And then you grab, once you get that done, okay? So this is where it goes. I want you guys to see that. That way you can wrap your minds a little bit about what I'm talking about. So I have a couple different maps I've already made for Lolo. I have one at the gas convenience store in Lolo, maps of schools and churches in Lolo, okay? So what's cool about it, especially if you have